shit, I'm streaming in it. Oh shit, I haven't opened chat. I'm such an idiot. Give me a minute. If you said anything. I did not see it. I forgot to open chat. And I've got to open stream labels. Look at me. I've not streamed in forever. This music fucking goes. If you can guess what video game series it's from. Rust adds character? What? Oh, I'm Rusty. Duh. Oh, I haven't set up everybody's intros yet. I need to do that. Remind me to do that after stream today, Katie. It's kind of a pain. It requires, like, multiple programs set up correctly. Okay. Let's get to Metro. Oh god, I can't use the immediate controls while I have Metro open. So I have to like go like this and then do this. There it is. I will say I don't like this main menu. This main menu, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Also, please tell me what the audio is. If the audio is poopy, if the audio is good. If it's too loud, tell me what the deal is, okay? We're going hardcore. Wait, should I choose Ranger hardcore, Katie?
Я ще пам'ятаю довоєнне життя.
Oh my god, already better. I initially played this game in English? Why is it running like this? I initially played this game in English and it just, the audio, like the voice acting in English is bad. So I was like, okay, what country is this game from? Oh, Ukraine? Okay, I'm gonna set the voice to Ukraine.
Ми підкорили собі небеса. Нас було 7 мільярдів. Ми не були призначені для життя у печерах. Я був народжений дихати свіжим.
So basically, the story is there were some more, you know, wars be evil, and they dropped nukes on Moscow, and now everybody has to live in the metro. Now you get, look, watch the government be government. Watch, this is like a government bad scene, so this sets the tone, you know, the government shooting people. They're just trying to like live. My title says Tekken 8! Thank you, Pez. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about that. I have fixed it. I thought I had clicked the button before stream, but I didn't. I'm sorry. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. You deserve kisses on the forehead. Katie says you can turn off some of the HUD stuff in the menu though. Okay. So basically they're just explaining that there's radiation up on the top side, but you, Artyom, believe that the metro under Moscow is not the only habitable place on the planet Earth, because that makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense, right? Like, why would these people be the only survivors in the entire fucking world? Imagine being
Адже
convinced
ці
of that. I'm sorry.
цілком могли
Everybody in the
виявитися
society is
останнім придатним
stupid.
для життя місцем на землі.
See, it might well be the last place on
Якийсь час нам
Earth for
навіть
people to
здавалося,
live.
що
Oh,
все
boobies!
вийде.
Boobies alert chat.
Та, на жаль, війна не вбила наших
Uh-oh, the
Started
war did not
sewage.
kill politics. We got Hitler underground. Who walks like this on the train? Imagine how you have to walk. You have to walk sideways.
Поширювалися, мов пліснява. І коли з поверхні прийшла біда, мало хто
Underground. Wait, isn't that what Hitler already was, Katie? Was it Hitler already? Underground Hitler? I kind of want to walk on the Copenhagen metro like this. Just so I can get the maximum amount of steering.
Та я пам'ятаю, що ми були народжені для іншого життя. І не згоден помирати під землею. Нехай мене вважають за ідіота. Та
I feel like
якщо
I'm just
залишився
trying to
ще
take
хоч
up less
шматочок
space.
того старого світу на горі,
I'm trying to make it easier
я
for
маю
people to walk
його
by me.
знайти.
This cutscene goes on for fucking ever. Like, how much do you need? The story's not this complicated.
Між роками сірого животіння та миттю надії я обираю надію.
Basically, you're Artyom, the main character, and he's like, I have to get out of here. I have to find that other people. I know other people are alive. I know it. Oh my god, is my microphone too loud? I see that. I'm peaking. Give me 1 second. I have not turned on a compressor because I'm a stupid idiot. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment. All right, I'm sorry if this is awful. I'm gonna yell into the microphone. Okay. Ah! All right, that was not. that didn't work. All right, I'll just speak quieter. Okay. I'll try not to peek the microphone. I will fiddle with the settings when stream is done. Please write that down. Another thing to do, Katie, is intros and setting up a compressor. Kill. Those work. Those announcements work because guess what? Announcements are not a ball ache. Oh. I just noticed something. I thought I had put this up on the screen. I didn't. Give me half a second. America, America, America. You know, I've been thinking about this a lot recently, y'all. How, like, is Drake kind of like the new R. Kelly? I'm not saying that he's, like, one-to-one like R. Kelly. What I am saying is, like, he's like the new musical artist that, like, most people who are sane can admit he is a pedophile and weird as fuck, right? But there are people that defend them and act like if you criticize them, they are evil demons for whatever reason. That you are an evil demon for criticizing. Nuh-uh, you're just persecuting him. There's no evidence. There's no evidence Drake is a pedophile, okay? Ignore that one video where he literally gropes a 17-year-old girl after she said that she was 17. Just ignore that. Don't look at that, okay? Stop looking. Stop looking. Okay. Drake is not a pedophile. Katie, there's literal video of R. Kelly pissing on a child. So we get a cutscene of Artyom. He was exploring Moscow, as you can see, and now he's going back into the metro. Why did he take off? Okay, never mind. Why didn't he close the man cover on top of him? He let all the radiation in, bro! Asshole. Could you imagine being Artyom's wife? Like, oh my god, the sensitivity is like very low. Like very low. Oh well. Like, I'm gonna show you what halfway through my mouse pad is, okay? This is halfway through my mouse pad. not too bad. It could be worse. Katie says, I forgot to tell you sensitivity stuff. Woman! Get ready. So this is our first game on stream that has been ray traced. Now Katie would not shut the fuck up about how beautiful the ray tracing looks in this game. And I'm gonna be fucking real with you, chat. I don't see what she sees. I don't see what she sees. She was looking at this part specifically and being like, oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my Jesus. And I'm like, is it really that fucking interesting? So we're gonna play an entire game to determine whether or not ray tracing is pretty, okay? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, this was a secret Katie did not tell me, the bitch. The bitch! You'll see, chat. You'll see why this woman failed me in every fucking possible way by not telling me that there was a lighter in the game. I'm going to intentionally walk through a cobweb so you may see what the problem is, okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, get ready, alright? This is like the most horrifying thing in a video game that I've seen in a while. Oh, it's not gonna do it! It didn't do it! It didn't do it this yet. It didn't do it yet. Hello, Aster. If you are afraid of spiders, be prepared to turn your eyes away for a moment. What is this? What's going on? What? Whoa! Just made my gun better. Hell yeah. Okay. You see that you saw that spiders are scary. Literally, it freaked me out so bad playing this the first time. I only got like 10 minutes into this game, but it freaked me out so hard the first time I played it. I made Katie literally guide me through, like, tell me where to walk while I closed my eyes. Pat says, gotta love nuclear literal winter. Yes. I like the aesthetics, the visuals of this game. Like, ooh, so spooky. So scary. But the story and like everything else. Alright, here we go, chat. I can feel it in my bones. This is when we're gonna... I don't think it happens randomly. Ugh. Forgot about that. I'm not scared at all because I knew this was gonna happen. Alright, more guys coming for me. Just wait patiently. Supposed to be a little scared because these guys are kind of... They are kind of evil demon, I mean. Got one. They're called mutants, which as a mutant, I'm very offended by. Technically, medically, I am a mutant. Okay, chat? According to every doctor, I'm a genetic mutant. I am not normal. I'm not a human being. I'm a mutant. I go to the doctor. I'm like, what's wrong with me, doctor? And he goes, oh, you have a genetic disorder. You have a mutation in your genetics. And I'm like, hold up. So what you're saying is I'm an X-Man? Got him. Oh, got him. I see, when it's a red crosshair, it means you kill him. Duh. That's like in every fucking video game, Addie. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Aster, I'm very glad that you are watching something but listening to me. It means I'm the most important person in the world. I deserve to be listened to. Nobody else. Also, is it jittery? You gotta tell me if anything's happened, okay? Hold up. I'm gonna quickly Ah! I'm just checking that I haven't dropped any frames. I've dropped 0 frames. I'm awesome. I'm the next rogue. Oh man, I don't want to be rogue. I mean, she can't fuck nobody. Like, that's the worst. I mean, I guess you could, but you would have to be like super careful, right? So, I just want to say that was sufficiently not very scary. I understand that this game was supposed to be scary, but even the first time I played this game, none of the jump scares scared me. Only the spiders scared me. What? Come in? What? What? No, no. PTFO, bye. What? Yeah. What, did you do a thing? Yeah, I know, it keeps being weird. Well, if it happens again, then it has been good if I'm streaming. I've dropped 0 frames. But if you're lagging, it is probably because I'm streaming. Okay. Get them games! Are you leaving tonight? Mom told me that you were going for a hike or something. Oh, next week. Well, what are you doing this weekend? Your car. Your truck. Okay. Bye! You bye, fam! I'm gonna talk to my people! Sorry about that, chat. It was my brother. It was his birthday yesterday. So I was being nice, okay? Being nice. And then that's rare and shocking for you guys, for you, chat. I know that being nice to your siblings isn't something that you all do, especially Katie with all the siblings that she has. Her mom had like 80 kids, yep. Katie says, does her power only happen through her hands? No, it's her entire skin. Like, if you touch her skin at all, she eats your entire, like, body and shit. For some reason, I forget exactly what happened, but in the comics, she fought Miss Marvel, and she absorbed her powers, and they became permanent for whatever fucking, comics bullshit. So she gained the ability to be super strong and fly, so they made her less shitty. But otherwise, she is kind of a shitty character. I feel like you could write Rogue to be a really interesting solo character, like outside of the story of the X-Men. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, she would be really interesting as a character that was like just like a novel about this sort of bitch. Weird mutant dog people is not that scary. Are they supposed to be people? Oh, this is your wife, by the way. So just keep in mind that you're in an apocalypse. I gotta say, the voice acting in Ukrainian is so much better, dude. These people actually have emotions? And it looks better because they didn't go back and like redo any of the animations for different languages. So when they speak English at you, their mouths don't move correctly and it's very rough. Paz says her whole power is an interesting thought concept. I feel that way about so much of the X-Men. Like, why are these people a group? I don't give a fuck about any of these people as a group. Well, it could help. No harm ever comes to them because they're part of a group. So basically your wife is like, stop going out there, and your dad's like, this is her dad, and he's the commander, he's a big military guy, and he's like, stop going out there, bitch, because every time you go out there you waste everybody's fucking medical supplies on your stupid bullshit, and people donate blood to your stupid ass. And he's saying that the Order is awesome and cool because they protect the Metro. I made the captions big enough so you could read them easily, chat. Are they easily readable or do I need to make them even bigger? Also, I will suck this game's dick until the day I die because this game has really good accessibility settings. This game has quick time events where you're supposed to smash the keyboard, but you can tell it to be a hold if you want it to just be a hold. Now the doctor is like, I'm not gonna fucking patch you up next time, bitch. Stop getting hurt. Alright. Look at just Chad, look at all the ray tracing, look at the candle bit bouncing off of the wall. It's so cool. Every time I smash a button or have to click a bunch, I'm like, I hate you. You're making me feel like I'm breaking shit. This part of the game made me really angry because it gave me the impression that there are no general subtitles, but it's just for this part of the game for some fucking reason. This child is like, Artyom!
Дядько Артема, а я вам вірю. Ви візьміть мене з собою, будь ласка.
He believes your stories that there's a holy land. And then his mom is pissed at you.
У самого дах знесло то півбіди, але йому голову не мороч, не смій.
Well, I'm crazy.
Спокій потрібен, а він після твоїх розповідей заснути не може.
Alright. Well, this is what I was talking about. Like, why don't games do, like, instead of ray tracing the light, why don't we ray trace the shadows? Because that's the thing that fucking moves, bitch! Alright, whatever. Okay, this cutscene was super fucked up in English because everybody's mouth was moving when they were not talking, and it freaked me the fuck out. Pez says, if it's stationary, you could render light once, instead of constantly checking how the rays are being cast by a stationary light source. This has been my issue with this game, since Katie told me that it was light ray traced. I was like, why does this lamp need to be ray traced? Why? Right, like the sun being ray traced makes sense. Because it's the sun. It goes in a circle around us. I'm gonna smoke during this scene, because from memory it's really long. Is it long, Katie? This guy, the bald guy on the right, looks weird no matter what the language is, I guess. See, this scene looks so much better in Ukrainian, oh my god. Y'all have no idea how cringe this looked in English. And honestly, you know, let's give the Ukrainian language some love. Everybody is like, oh, it sounds... I don't like these Slavic languages. They sound so weird and confusing. What the fuck are you talking about? Excuse me? Slavic languages sound cool as shit. They sound cooler than fucking Romantic languages in every fucking way. Now we're at the top.
Ну що, знову тиша? Особисто я Артема тут чую лише одне. Як дозиметр клацає.
Like, I think the most interesting sounding language in the world. Probably Thai. Every time I hear Thai, it sounds fake, and that's why I really like it. It doesn't sound like a real... It sounds like a fantasy language, not in a derogatory way, but like in an interesting way. I'm like, this is a really interesting language. And then you go over to English, which just sounds like English. I guess it's just because I grew up speaking English, but it sounds so boring to me. The sounds
Мовчить Артеме, тому що
are uninteresting. Yeah, these are the gas masks we use not to get irradiated, which doesn't make fucking sense, right?
Загулялися ми. Час фільтри міняти. Ворушися. Нам зайві рентгени не пішов. Батько мені вб'є, якщо дізнається, що я з тобою пішла. А якщо дізнається, що ми були в закритій Ганзою зоні...
My wife talks a lot and I don't say shit. The only time I've spoken was during the intro of the game. This, like, beginning part of the game takes way too long. Oh, look at the ray tracing, chat. Oh, look at... This specific area right here, Katie was creaming her fucking jeans over. She would not shut the fuck up about this doorway and the ray tracing, how pretty it looked. And I'm like, it looks like Half-Life 2. I'm sorry, this looks like Whoa.
Демона шуганула, щоб не розслаблявся.
Look at that. Look at this. This looks like Half-Life 2. Does the sunlight ever change? Yes, because this game is an open world game and there's a day-night cycle, yeah. Right now we're in like the before times, before we get into the open world, so like the lighting is pretty static. Which is kind of annoying, because this game takes so long for you to see the interesting parts of it. I came here for the open world survival aspects of this game, not because the boring story. That's boring as fuck. You'll see. So the government is telling us that Moscow's fucked up and we are the only survivors in the entire world, okay? Just keep that in mind.
Фух, найгірше, мабуть, позаду. Чорт. Чув?
I remember there's shit that goes down here, so be patient. I don't remember which area they come in from. I think over here, actually. Hey, do you keep speaking fucking loudly as shit? Do you think that is going to make the demons not want to eat us? Speaking really loudly? Get it! Okay. I'm fine, woman. I don't need you in my ear. Katie says this game uses real-time lighting because there's a day-night cycle, and I haven't seen another game with real-time lighting that can have lighting that looks that real. I will say, though, this game runs pretty good for a game that's ray-traced. I hold a pretty solid 16 all of the time. I only seem to lose like 5 frames max sometimes. Very rarely. So yesterday, while I was sculpting, I was thinking, damn, sculpt streams are kind of gonna suck. Because it's like, this guy that I made, this little gnome dude that I made yesterday and today, it took me 10 hours. Yeah, me and Katie are Pories and we have the cheapest RTX card.
Не зможемо. Чому ця зона закрита для сталкерів? Фон звичайний, тварюки ті ж самі, що і всюди. Чекаємо.
I was just saying, for real, the voice acting is so
Схоже,
much
усі.
better.
Можна йти.
It's like they hired people who don't know how to act for the English voice acting. Like, fuck, I would have been happy with Steve Bloom.
Може, тому зону і оголосили забороненою? Ну, якщо тут зграї такі великі.
This woman is like, why is it off limits? Is it because of the evil dog people? And you're like, no. I know why, but I won't tell you. I'm not gonna ruin the story for you. It's gonna be so funny when we get to that point. Wipe my mask? The fuck is nothing's wrong with my mask. It doesn't need to be wiped.
Високо. Слухай, Артема, закинь мене на...
Damn, Artyom, you kind of suck at wiping your mask, bro. Katie says, I'm pretty sure the American character in this game is voiced by Steve Bloom. I swear to God. I wanted to introduce you all to my hatred of Steve Bloom. He's a famous voice actor, and I think he shouldn't be famous for voice acting at all. I think he's like the definition of somebody who cannot act. He does the same shit every single fucking time. It's the same shit.
Оце так заметіль. Ні чорта не видно. Ти не чуєш. Переходимо на рації.
I really dislike Steve Bloom. No range. Thank you, chat, for agreeing with me. Thank you.
Артема, ти теж бачиш?
Oh yeah, you see a train and you're like, Lee gasp.
Я ж не сплю, правда?
There's a train.
Паровик! Здуріти! Паровик! Звідки ж?
I'm not gonna swap my filter here simply because I know what's gonna happen.
От зараза їде! Артема, дивись!
Yeah, it's the boys from the Order.
Артема, грайте до них!
Kinda want to know what will happen if I shoot these dudes. Nothing. Alright.
Народ, ви як тут опинилися? Бачили, що там?
Has says the epidemic of generic short-haired stubble-beard white protagonists of the 2010s that every game had, voiced by Steve Bloom. The only character in any video game where I was like, OMG, Steve Bloom did a good job was the X-Men Origins video game. The X-Men Origins Wolverine video game where you played Wolverine.
З'ясували б спершу. Виродки. Артеме, дякую.
Choices in this game are fake. I can't save my bitch life.
Ох, і вигляд у тебе. Та пусте.
So why are there two different government military organizations? It's kind of confusing.
Можна подумати, ви не звідси.
Та ж не тутешні ми. Село наше кілометрів за 200 звідсіля.
Яке село?
See, these guys are like, hey, we're not from Moscow, we're from a village outside of Moscow, which immediately breaks your entire conception of the world. Because you've been told forever and ever that everybody ever who lives in the entire world now lives under the metro.
Не всюди, звісно.
In Metro?
Місць повно, та й нечисті розвелось. Однак живемо помаленьку.
Артеме, ти був правий. Там справді люди
See,
живуть.
your wife is like, oh my god, Artyom, you're so right.
Ми не знали. Думали, лише ми врятувалися. Господи.
Spike
ми
Spiegel?
тепер всьому
Who?
Петро розповімо.
Katie, is it because is it not Steve Bloom? Is it Blum or Bloom? I like saying
Нас
Bloom.
куди завезли?
Oh, listen, I have never watched Cowboy Bebop.
Проти гази, хоч повернись.
But every single time I've seen the English dub of Cowboy Bebop, I'm like, ew, oh my god, Steve Bloom. And then every time I watch the Japanese version of that show, for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, it sounds so much better. What? I don't believe Hugh Jackman voices Wolverine in the entirety of that video game. I don't believe it. I personally just do not believe it, Katie. Cowboy Bebop. Every time I see a Japanese version on the internet, I'm like, why do people like? In general, I don't understand why people watch dubbed anything. It's not like an anime thing. I'm just like, why wouldn't you want to enjoy the piece of media in the original context? So you've been shot. You're like, ow, 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 ow. Look, you're in like a fucking Warhammer sort of pit where it's just like skulls and skeletons and shit. Now, I have a question. Chat. Imagine I am standing up there, right? Everybody. Imagine everybody who was executed here was standing up here when they were killed. How did the bodies get over here? Wouldn't they be clumped up in a pretty big pile, like over here? Wouldn't... I just have questions, okay? I have questions about life. There's too many buttons in this game. Steve Bloom voices Wolverine in Deadpool. Does Steve Bloom voice Wolverine in Marvel vs. Capcom? Okay, Katie, then what the fuck are you talking about? I'm so confused. You know what, chat? We're gonna go on the internet, okay? Just imagine the lady saying, I went on the internet, okay? I went on the internet. Alright. X-Men Origins Wolverine video game. Alright, X-Men Origin Wolverine. X-Men Origin. Where's the IMDb? Can I see the IMDb? Can I get IMDb? Fucking, I hate the internet these days. Google sucks. Google used to be good. Google used to give me answers for shit. Now it's just like, I don't feel like it. Okay, shit! I still don't believe this. I don't believe any of this. I don't believe this. I simply do not believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I'm sorry. It does not sound like these guys. Also, can I just say, I hate images like this. Not to this degree, but like the images of Tara Strong where she's like surrounded by like a million. Yeah, I hate these sort of images. They are just exemplary. Sorry, didn't mean to knock my microphone there. They are exemplary of like my biggest problem in voice acting, and that is that it's insular and closed for fucking no reason. There are only like 3 voice actors for no reason. Just imagine for a moment that this was Brad Pitt and like these were every character that you've seen in a movie for the last 15 years. You would hate it. You would be like, this sucks and this is stupid. Whatever. Katie says, it's hard to believe. I agree. I was very surprised when I saw it. I just don't believe it. Now, do you say, you know what we gotta do right now? I'm off on a fucking tangent. We gotta go find a Steve Bloom interview to know how they say his name. Is it Blum or Bloom? Even if it said Blum, I'm gonna say Bloom for the rest of my life.
Let's get this over with. Okay. I'm going to enjoy this.
He sounds like the same voice every time.
I'm Steve Bloom, and I'm a voice monkey.
Okay, he says Bloom. Alright, that's all I wanted to know. Bro says Bloom. He's like a flower and he's blooming, you know? Katie says there's gotta be way more people out there that want to voice act. Yeah, that's like basically the chosen job of every teenage white boy. I'm sure, not to be rude to Paz, but part of my bones feels like Paz wanted to be a voice actor for maybe half a year. Maybe half a year. Paz says criminal. You know it's true. I feel it in my bones. Katie says, I want to see one of those. Look at all these characters this person plays. Isn't it amazing how versatile their voices videos for Steve Bloom? And they all sound the same. This is kind of an idea I've held in my mind for a while since I learned how to do basic video editing skills. I have forever wanted to get a compilation of Steve Bloom together just to be like, oh, this is a great voice actor that every fucking company hires, chat. Also, chat, is my voice too loud? Am I like, does it hurt your ears if I get too loud? Please be honest. Please be honest. Paz says, also not a voice actor for games, but there was a moment when someone sent me a talent scouting advertisement for a niche indie fiction podcast who were looking for actors. So I was right. You wanted to be a voice actor for a minute. Listen, Paz, at least it's not as cringe as wanting to do radio plays, okay? You could have been completely and totally cringe. Now, I think I figured out how to get the spiders to crawl on me, and it involves not using my flashlight. So, hopefully we run up on some spiders. Sir, you should not. That's what I thought as well. Like, you're 2 inches away from the radiation, you take your gas mask off. This game's logic with radiation doesn't make any sense.
Увага! Вімкнення поворотного кола.
This Oblivion ass noise that I associate with Oblivion. I'm like, that's a Bethesda sound pack, I'm sorry. Bethesda owns that noise. Paz says, I instead just realized I can have fun and do silly accents when doing TTRPGs. Exactly! I can do funny accents when I'm talking to Katie, and she'll laugh and giggle more than anybody else on the internet ever will because she likes me. She wants to lick me. you know? So she'll laugh harder than any other person would. You know, y'all are not gonna huff my farts. Y'all aren't gonna be like, Addie, that joke was only kind of mildly funny, you know? You're not gonna like laugh and laugh and laugh. You're gonna tell me the truth that I'm only kind of funny. So this guy, this old guy is like, we're being evil to the people in the metro. Why don't we stop being evil? And then these Nazis are like literal Nazis who are like, no, we want to be evil. Stop, let us be evil, please. Past is legit evil that a lot of GMs frown on doing silly voices. What the fuck? Can we stop for a minute and just like think about like the amount of whining game masters do on the internet? It's insane. Nobody gives a shit that you don't like your friends socializing, you fucking dumbass. Like, why are you so afraid of social things? Gets a bunch of people together. Stop socializing! Stop it! Stop being friends! Stop having fun! Katie says, as long as you don't hear the Geiger counter, you can take your mask off and it's fine. Also, can we just say, like, for a place that's severely irradiated, it's not very Geiger countery, right? Like, let's go to the internet again. Alright, let's look at Steve Bloom's dad face. Now let's type in Geiger counter in Chernobyl, alright? Let's see what it sounds like. I just want to fucking hear. Alright, sure. I just want to hear the Geiger counter. No, I don't want to hear you talk. I just want to hear the Geiger counter. Listen to that. This is like, what, 3 decades after Chernobyl happened? And we're supposed to believe that the Geiger counter only goes in a place that was bombed with nukes literally 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks ago, it was 2 decades ago, but still. This is 2 decades past. Well, you know what I mean. This is in the story. The nukes were dropped on Moscow 20 years ago. So hypothetically, within the story's logic, the radiation should still be fucking sicko mode. Instead, it's just like you're pointing a Geiger counter at a banana.
Stop.
Yes, I know how to play the game, bro. I did this already. It drives me crazy how RTM turns off circuits. Like, bro, just do it with your forearm. Walls do not stop radiation. Don't you know just going under concrete will save you from radiation? As we know, that is why the people of Chernobyl suffered no ill problems. And were totally, completely fine. Because they all went inside a really big concrete building and they just survived. What show was it that was really funny? Where, like, they had a bunch of, like, refugees from Chernobyl or whatever, but, like, one guy wasn't, but he had to pretend that he was. What fucking show was that? It was so funny. Or do you remember? It was not like a major part of the story. He was like a side character. It was only in for like 1 episode of the show. I don't remember which show it was. But he was like, it was like a group of Chernobyl victims. Shut up, Yermak. I don't care. I know how to play the game. Anyways, in this, it was a comedy show. And there's a group of immigrants from Chernobyl. Bruh! Every video game where this is like, that's a quiet, non-murder option. It's like you're literally giving a man severe fucking brain damage. Dairy Girls, yes! Katie says I sent your save file. No, Katie, everybody has to, you need to see the point where I'm gonna do the one joke that I made at your house, okay? What? You're telling me? Pez says, you're thinking of Dairy Girls with the Ukrainian refugees. Yeah, wasn't that the Chernobyl? Let me go. Let me just type in Dairy Girls, Ukraine. Can we, what episode is this from? Let me just type in Dairy Girls Ukrainian episode. Ukraine episode. 1.4. I'm right, you motherfuckers. A child of Chernobyl is coming to stay. I was right. They're refugees of Chernobyl. You fucking dipshit, alright? I was right! I was right. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to call you a dipshit, Pez. You were right. But, Pez, isn't the implication that somebody is a refugee because of Chernobyl, isn't the implication that they're Ukrainian? Isn't that the... What are we waiting for? I forgot what I have to do. Oh, yes, I know what I have to do now. Yeet! Isn't the implication... Like, it's like, if it's like I said, there's a bunch of refugees from 9/11, isn't it a fair assumption to assume that they're from New York? Oh, okay, your Mac made it. Oh! I accidentally threw a can. Games that map different functions to the control and C buttons deserve death, dude. Oh yeah, our obligatory boob moment. Booby. Boob alert. Booby. Boobs. Big ol' honky wonkies. Booby woobies. Big fat honker donkers. Hello, bitch. Gay. Wait, Pez, have you seen that clip? Have you seen that clip of like Pink at the GLAAD Awards or whatever? Where Pink says, I'm gay, and then she leaves like a silence, and then she goes, wait a minute, I'm not. I gotta go watch that now that I mentioned it. It's so funny. Alright. Harold! Pink, I'm gay. Oh, you want Harold? Dutchie says, hey Harold, boobies. Well, you know, same. I agree. HRC National Dinner? Okay. This is so funny.
Hi,
This is
I'm
so funny.
Alicia. Hi, I'm a Virgo. I'm 31. I'm gay. Actually, I'm not, but that doesn't actually matter. My
The
point
crowd doesn't know how to react. I'm gonna turn it up really loud so y'all can hear the crowd. It's so good. Listen.
I'm 31. I'm gay. Actually, I'm not, but that doesn't actually matter. My point is, I would like in the world the same.
Why would you do this? Katie says, I don't know how to react either. I would be laughing. How do you... I literally fixed my posture the second that you started that alert. It's like we both knew at the same time, or my spine was all crooked. Alright, see, look, on the map, it's just Moscow, right? We're at war? What? Stops Moscow from hearing people? And from them hearing us? What? You're telling me that the government told lies? The government lied to me? You're telling me that the Russian government tells lies to its citizens? Oh man, I don't know what to do with this new and radical information. Yeah, exactly, Katie. I've never seen a story like this before in my life. It's so new and groundbreaking and fascinating. I like I'm just standing here. What? They lied, dude? Oh my god, guys, the government lied. Ah, shit. Dude, they went and told lies. We all heard this, we all heard the Swedish people.
Воно разом лежало, я й смикнув. Тікаємо, доки вони не отямились. Охорона!
Okay, thank you, Yermak, for finding all my weapons.
Треба пробратися через двір у ті двері, звідки охорона вибігає. Швидше сюди! Ходімо.
But yes, on the topic I was discussing earlier, why don't people enjoy dubs? I mean, enjoy the original language something was written in. Like, if you can't handle subtitles or captions, I'm sorry, you're stupid. You're dumb. I don't like you, you're stupid, you're dumb. Learn how to read faster. It's not even that hard. It's not one sentence at a time, max. 2 words that was. Alright, I should have gotten this shit down to a fucking T.
Тут вороги. Підсади мене. Погано видно. Заметіль почалася.
Oh, but I missed the screen. I'm missing the visuals when there's captions. I'm sorry, do you not have a peripheral vision? If you have dyslexia, you have an excuse. That's totally fine. Dyslexia is the one time I will excuse you. Otherwise, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're a fool, you're a clown, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. God damn it! I keep throwing things instead of like doing what I want to do, which is like which is sneak. Also, crouching in this game is like you have to hold it. It's not a toggle, which is very frustrating for me. Ray tracing, everybody. Advanced ray tracing technology. Oopsie. Pez is quoting Bong Joon-ho with, "Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films." Exactly. First of all, like, me and Katie just watched The Handmaiden recently, and I think that movie would have fucking sucked in English. The movie would have sucked fucking balls if it was in English. Because first of all, there's like a huge thematic thing there in that movie where there's a difference between the languages that the women speak, and it shows you like how they feel depending on whether or not they're speaking Korean or if they're speaking Japanese, which I think is interesting, which I think is cool. You know, like, that's so cool. If you put that whole thing in English, it would not make sense. Yeah, get punched, dipshit. Damn, kicked in the face. Owie. Alrighty. Oh, that was almost a disaster. As you can see, I've done this quite a few times, so I know how to get through here. But this is basically the end point of where I was at. When I was playing at Katie's. I don't think I went much further than this. We get to a cutscene and I was like, I'm bored. Again, the story of this game is not very interesting. Whoa, 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 hold up. That worked!
Робочому персоналу пересування базою до особливого повідомлення заборонене. Увага! Станція пригнічення відновлює роботу.
Katie says, I do like to be able to focus on the actor's facial expressions and body language and stuff when they're talking honestly. Katie, what I'm saying is, if you can't do that and look at captions at the same time, that's called being stupid. Like, did you not have that experience with watching The Handmaiden? Katie says, I had a glitch in this game once where it accidentally turned ray tracing off and it was pitch black because every single light in this game was ray traced. You can lose a lot, honestly, by dubbing something in a different language. Listen, all I'm saying is that just learn to read faster. Read more book. But it's also like, I am not saying that it's inherently stupid not to be able to do these sort of things. What I am saying is that it is stupid to expect movies to be dubbed in English or whatever language there is because you are incapable of watching movies with captions, or claiming that you're really big into movies but you won't watch foreign films because you're allergic to captions. Then you become stupid. Then you're a dumb fucking idiot, in my opinion. That's when you become a stupid dumb, is when you base your identity around being a cinephile or something. I mean, Katie, oh, yes, chat. I need to point something out to you. Look at the sights on my pistol. Okay, let me explain to you what is happening before I show you what's happening. I am using a graphics setting called DLSS, which is basically NVIDIA's AI thing where they create extra frames and make the game look better for you using AI. And a problem that it has is with the sights in this game, if you have DLSS on, there will be like a phantom of your sights when you move your sights side to side. Look. See? A trail. Because DLSS is trying to is like, oh, there's a color there. I need to fix it. Anyway, I'm about to commit a crime. Dutchie says, I watch some movies in Flemish because it makes them funny. So true, Flemish is inherently a stupid language. But very funny for a Dutchman to be saying that any language is funny sounding. Have you seen how Dutch is written? That's a fake ass language. Alright, see how he's like standing on that? Ah, poor guy. Ah, get Vietnamese nunned. Get nunned in Vietnamese. Listen, DLSS is awesome 99% of the time, okay? Just because 1% of the time it sucks. This is literally the first time I've ever had an issue with DLSS. Oh, I'm being shot at. Oh. Do they even know where I'm at? Oh. Let's hope not. Nope, they know where I'm at for sure. TAA on its own causes ghosting, but it's usually subtle. DLSS decides, no, I'm gonna upscale that and make it not subtle at all. In a way, it's kind of a great way to be like, oh, you have a headache, you have a migraine. This is what a migraine feels like. The way that these sites look is how a migraine feels. But yeah, otherwise, I'm sorry, I am a DLSS fanatic. I think it's probably one of the greatest things DLSS has ever made. I mean, NVIDIA has ever made. Because it's like, dude, it's free frames. This is literally the first time I've ever seen an issue in this game, and it's only because you cannot turn off TAA, right, Katie? Where the fuck am I going? Kind of lost. You're Mac. Oh. Let me retry this. I'm gonna do this much more sneaky. Katie says this effect could be used intentionally, but this is kind of horrendous to me. I had to turn off DLSS because of it, though. Yeah, Katie is really bothered by it. I simply don't give a shit. Because if AI can be used to make my super cheap graphics card keep up with modern games, I'm not going to be mad at it. Right, exactly. This is, in my opinion, like, what AI should be used for, which is making me not have to buy more things. The fact that I don't have to buy another graphics card, maybe for an extra, like, what, handful of months because of DLSS, is pretty awesome. Right. Exactly, Paz. It's not stealing anything. It's not like AI is inherently bad, right? He hurt my boy Yermak. He gets shot in the fucking face. Hey Yermak, I got you, bro. What? God, it was so weird. Sometimes games with like contingencies like that are kind of weird. And also, like, as I was discussing with you yesterday, Paz, has there been a single piece of AI art that you've seen that has even gotten close to a style of art that you are yourself interested in? Because I can't say that I have. It all looks very similar to me. Let my wife cover me while I pick up some ammo. Like, I think a lot of the AI panic was really just a panic. Because, really, how many people... How much money was really lost with AI? Like, commissioned art? People's jobs make sense. Like, coding and things like that, I'm like, ah, shit. I feel really anxious for those guys, right? But like, art? If you cannot create art that is more interesting than something an AI creates, then your art isn't interesting to begin with. Maybe that's a controversial thing to say, but that's just my opinion. Like, if AI can create the exact same thing that you can, maybe you need to try again. I can understand if you like view me more negatively because of that opinion, but I would like some discussion on it because I think it's really interesting. AI in general, because it's like I don't think I'm ever gonna see AI art that looks as crazy as some of like the wacky fandom art that you see on the internet. What? Bro, what the fuck is happening? Katie says, as someone who before AI kind of liked when art had weird hiccups or artifacts, I feel like AI has made it so you can't make anything uncanny valley unnatural looking, because now it just looks like AI, I guess. I don't know about that. Also, how... Oh my god, I put tape on my screen. Because I had a hole in my mask that I'm definitely not wearing right now, actually. Do you remember how I'm not wearing my mask because I took it off? Y'all dead or not? Oh, that was my wife. Sorry. Katie, I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright, I think this is when the long ass cutscene starts. So I'm gonna start smoking. So HD bubble noises coming into you soon. Tell me if you can hear them when I start. I'll tell you when I start, don't worry. Katie says there's one more section. The train level. Yeah, but there's time in between now and the train level to smoke. Look, and get real close to your woman. Get real close to her. It's for the boys. So pay attention during this scene. It's actually really important. This moment is super important to the story, apparently. Alright, I smoke.
Зрозумів, базо, кінець зв'язку. Так, цих розстріляти. А машиніст, що не зрозумів, як це розстріляти? Це не лізь, не своє діло.
Ти не лізь. Зараз полковник тобі все роз'яснить. Товаришу полковник, тут таке діло. А я?
Тату, хлопці, це ви!
Aw, man, I gotta support Daddy now. He's a disabled kid.
Що тут робите? Оце так добрий вечір.
Look, he ain't got no feetsies.
Так, усім заткнутися. Неймовірно.
I gotta support him now. He's one of me. He's just like me, for real.
То це правда? Ти на них працюєш? Вони в Артема стріляли!
Як ви тут
Вони...
опинилися, втім неважливо. Ти не уявляєш, у що ви влізли, тепер і туди гаряче.
He might be a part of like a fascist military group has, but
Оце вже ні, я не замовкну.
he doesn't have feet.
Навіщо потрібна ця глушилка? Чому вони приховують, що Москва не одна?
Товаришу
Там, у
полковнику, я не
Ходовані,
прошу.
люди
Це ж ми теж
з інших
станція.
міст, і тут їх усіх,
Так, усі
усіх
мовчати!
жінок, дітей.
Потім поясню. Усе потім. Батьку, що там з залізницею далі?
До 101-го кілометру шлях у нормі.
You know, as a little
Безпечна
kid,
стоянка неподалік є?
Є.
my dad
Тільки
was
треба
interested in like World War II
Вони
history,
крейсер
right?
викликали.
Отже так, мужики. Артем Сеньку
And I was always very confused why Hitler had one of his best friends be named Himmler. Like, I would not be friends with somebody who was named, like, Laddie or something like that. Like, our names are too similar. We can't work out.
Мої люди до непорозуміння на глушилці ніякого відношення не мають.
Я ніхрена не второпав, але за наших битимусь.
А як ці? Артем, Аня?
I say this having had friends in school that had very similar names to me.
Гаразд, спартанці. В такому разі цих за борт і повний вперед.
Вийдемо ненадовго.
That mask, you're right, Paz. Holy shit, there's not even like her hair. She can't, it's not making a seal. There's no way. There's no way that's making a seal.
Нічого не сказав. 20 років ми сиділи в метро, вважаючи, що весь світ згорів під час війни. А насправді Москву просто відгородили кільцем радіоглушилок. Краса!
So if I finish a whole vape session, it'll be over 5 fucking minutes this cutscene.
І хапав рентгени. Батько просто брехав. Брехав тобі, мені та взагалі всьому світові.
So your wife is coming to terms that her daddy is a fascist liar. Which kind of happened to Paz and me. She's having this realization at like 28. We had this at like 8. Now Pat says, OMG, do we have to kid her now? I don't even know what her name is. She's just wife.
Ох, сука, скільки ж на ньому броні поначеплено. А кулеметів? Ну що, задоволений, ти цього домагався?
А до чого тут він? Це ти все знав.
Katie, you say this as if trans people don't exist. As if most of my friends aren't that. All these guys have names. What is wife's name?
О, це ти правильно вирішив гальмувати. Одразу видно розумна людина. Гранатами ми їм лише фарбу подряпаємо. А якщо всередині вибухівки...
I think this intro is an awful introduction to this game.
Дозвольте мені, добровольців тут призначаю я. Іде Артем.
Like, hot take. The intro should have been exploring the city with your wife.
Артеме, як пригальмуємо, стрибай. А я цього
Like, exploring the city with your wife, and then this happens. And you're like, man, I feel like connected and like I know these characters, you know? Pat says, but you explored the city in the first 3 games. Okay, but I didn't play those games. Instead, I have to suffer this like 2-hour-long fucking intro that I don't really comprehend. The door will not open, Sesame. Katie says, I was playing this game because I wanted to understand why anyone would think ray tracing is worth it. Okay, you think ray tracing is good? This looks kind of shit. I don't know why, but this looks awful. It's like the sun is like following me in like a really weird, strange way. Do you see what I'm saying? Katie says it's because of the quality level. Okay, Femoid, whatever you say, whatever copium you want to huff. The floating train asset? What? Oh wait, what the fuck? Holy shit, dude. I was like, this looks like shit, I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Oh, there's something like that earlier in the game. A floating light fixture that I didn't point out because I forgot. What? Anyway, this part of the game I really don't like. It's probably the clunkiest and buggiest shit on the planet Earth. Yeah, this game has a lot of clunk. But Katie says once it gets good, it gets good. Ah, shit! Oh. Clunk. Clunky. Clunky. Clunk. 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 Every time I have to tap the W key every time. You can't hold it down. Look, I'm holding it down. It doesn't work. You have to tap it. Pat says you should really rebind those options, right? You're right. You're right. But look, I'm pretty sure like the whole goddamn keyboard is taken in this game. Also, you'll notice you can't see the problem here because you probably think that I'm scrolling, right? I'm not. This is like I'm not touching the scroll wheel at all. So anybody who's ever played this type of game, Katie says, I hated this introduction. I fucking hate it so bad. God damn it, see, I tried. Alright. See, suck my dick and balls. Okay, we got it. We got a button. B. It's the big butt button. Booty butt cheek button. Oh yeah, Katie pointed out something very funny. So see how I'm like breathing really bad? They don't notice that. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Працюємо на ураження. Вище поводимих стіля. Пам'ятайте про техніку. Не зацепіть
Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. I did not figure this out the first time because it was really bugged here for me. And that guy in the hallway on the gun wouldn't die. So I would get into a gunfight every time. So this is the first time I saw this. Pat says they should see you. No, I'm the sneakiest sneaky boy. Nobody has peripheral vision in this game.
Не стріляй! Не стріляй! Я лише кочегар, я не з ними.
So watch this. This guy definitely dies. Watch. That guy's dead though, right? Look. No way that guy is alive. That guy died, for real. Katie says, in Russia, in Soviet Russia, only you can hear yourself breathe. And like the game tried to do something nice there, it looked like you were saving somebody's life. But no, that guy definitely fucking died. Katie says it's like edge penning in RTS games, but for the fucking menu for some reason. It doesn't make any reason. Okay, her name is Anna. Okay, we just learned our wife's name is Anna. Why does she get kind of a normal name? Like, I want her to have some fucked up Slavic name, you know? That I can't pronounce. Her name is just Anna? Okay. Miller? Come on. I'm just kidding.
Ми стоїмо у сотні кілометрів від Москви. Стоїмо і перевіряємо дозиметри, бо вони всі показують майже
That's how I
нормальну
mention
форму,
everybody's
наче
gas
змовились.
mix. It's kind of like...
Але ця приголомшлива новина нікого особливо
I
не
mean, you
тішить.
saw that Miller, the
Хлопці не
father, has a
розуміють, що
goatee,
робити далі. А особисто я
which
чекаю відповіді на
famously kind
запитання.
of suck for a gas mask,
І
right?
сподіваюсь, що командир, якому я досі довіряв беззастережно, буде дуже
Also,
переконливим.
aren't like I read a comment, and I don't know if this is true. I'm asking you, Paz, because you were the intelligent debunker of the group. I read that it is common for airmen, specifically fighter pilots, to have mustaches, not because it was the fashion of the time, but because it is the only facial hair that you can have while wearing a mask. Look, he has a full beard. He's not just a goatee. That guy has a full beard. That guy has a full beard. Pez says that is true of World War I. Okay, thank you. So probably also true for airmen. See? I've learned. My mind has expanded. Okay, everything from here, Katie's gonna have to fill us in on. Because you know how I am with story. When I'm streaming, I turn my brain off. So he's trying to tell us that the war didn't end, that they lied to us, you know, that we are living under the metro because
Щоб уникнути нового удару, командування прийняло єдине можливе рішення – не подавати...
Let play dead to end the war seems kind of stupid. Why don't you just surrender at this point? Are they like evil Nazis? Like who is the enemy?
Не накликали на нас нові боєголовки. І одну з цих станцій було вимкнено героїчними зусиллями.
Who's the enemy in this game? Who's the bad guy?
Раніше не можна було сказати, коли Артем із рацією ходив по свої рентгени і мрію.
Katie says I have no idea. Katie's further in this game than I am and doesn't know who the fucking bad guy is. Katie says they just keep saying the enemy. Who are we fighting?
Святославе Костянтиновичу, якщо не можна...
I wanna... Yeah, oh my god, pets. That makes so much sense why they have mustaches now, why that was a thing. I kind of wish we would bring back the silly mustache. I want men to figure out wax and pomade again. Like, bring back the era of pomade and hair wax. I do not want to see, like, the most unkempt beard that you barely shaved to keep in line anymore. I want to see something fun. Cause like I don't like if I if I was a man and if I could grow facial hair, I would do like some crazy shit all the time because it's fun. You only live life once, motherfuckers. Do you think God is gonna be all cool with you having shame about growing a mustache in heaven? No, he's gonna be like, why are you a little bitch? Why are you being a little bitch, dude? You're in heaven, motherfucker. So why are you doing that on earth? Just saying. God said, don't be a little bitch. Tess says the Danish military does not prohibit beards. I'm 100% that's some stupid masculinity bullshit. Katie says, I'm at the point in the story where we're like, is there even an enemy? What? You're telling me the government lie? Government lie goes into lie? Yeah, the radio shit on the other end didn't sound like, when it opened up in the beginning of the game, the radio chatter did not sound like military chatter. It sounded like nudes and like, you know, normal shit. I think you can let this cutscene play out, but if you're still tinkering with the radio, you can interrupt them and get them to stop. Thank you, Kate. You're a genius. Okay.
Хто тут живе? Ми не знаємо. Як нас зустрінуть? Теж не знаємо. Що вони зроблять, як дізнаються, що в Москві хтось вижив?
Are y'all done? Can you shut up? Can you get arguing? Listen.
Усі слухати.
Квадрат 1,8-5. Повторюю. Оголошується загальний збір.
What? Who's the enemy? I'm so confused. Is it Nazis? Because if we're fighting a war against Nazis, then I'm like, hell yeah. But like, what else? Like, what? Who's the enemy?
Ось наша мета.
То що, ти оце мав на увазі?
Так.
Are we just gonna go massacre some children or something? Hello, Luke. I will drink some water for you. I am stretching. Katie says ads are much longer now among G. What the fuck? I thought they were just 30 seconds. Did Twitch change some shit while I was gone? Oh, my lurk shit isn't working. Okay, Loop, it would say, oh, you're in Herald Swamp. Loop, you're welcome to Herald Swamp. You're lurking in Herald Swamp. There is a command. I don't know why. It's just I haven't streamed him forever, so all my settings are turned off, you know? It's like 3 30-second ads now, motherfucker. Now I'll get like 8 cents for that shit. Like not even anything. Like what's the point? I'm sorry. I will have to check my ad settings after this because I don't like that. I like y'all getting just 30-second ads. I wouldn't mind if you had more frequent ads, but only 30 seconds max. I hate like when it goes longer than a minute because your brain turns off. Loop says, "Hope you've been well, Eddie. If not, hope things get better. Good luck. Have fun with stream and life." Thank you. I've been doing but I'm trying to make it better. Could only make your own life better. You can't expect it to get better on its own. You gotta do it yourself. Ain't it? I've been doing art. I've been arting. I'm already seeing a problem on the new smoking guy, but I can fix that later. Whoa, did you see that? That was some DLSS shit. His hand. If you can go and make a clip, I'll show you what I meant. Katie says, "I would rather that than it lock me out for a minute and a half." Right. Katie says, "This game is the worst DLSS I've ever seen. I kind of want to keep it on just because it's funny." Let me absorb the map. Map. I like that they did not even translate the written word. And that there isn't... Oh my god, the game... This is awful. So you can't press escape to get away from this. You have to press A. Like...
Після довгих років у підземеллі повітря поверхні здавалося нам невимовно свіжим. П'янило. Та ейфорія, в якій перебував екіпаж, пояснювалась не цим.
After all the year underground, the air on the surface seemed fresh and intoxicating, but like, that was not what caused the crew's coming. Our journey finally got a definite, like, reason provided by the transition from the bunker in the Urals. Okay, if you're in the Ural fucking mountains, dude.
Та чи дістанемось?
Oh my god, how long is this?
Те, що колись було нашою країною, тепер, за словами Мельника, захоплене ворогом, і нам доведеться прориватися з боєм. Маленький загін проти окупаційних армій. Які шанси отримати відповіді?
Okay, good lord. Alright. Everything in this game takes forever. Okay, look. Look at his hand. Look right here. Look, watch. What? Huh? This is like what it, genuinely what it looks like to have a migraine. It's so weird, it's freaking me out. Tell me I'm wrong. Like when you are super migrained up, you're like, ugh. Katie says that might be light lag from ray tracing. What is it? It looks weird. Katie says, because it needs a second to trace the rays. Maybe ray tracing dumb? No, Katie says, no, that looks like DLSS. I knew it was DLSS. I'm gonna call DLSS in Metro Exodus, the migraine edition, you know? Hold up, I gotta turn off display capture, sorry. Ah, golly. Frickin' video games. That's not how the game should work, right? Katie says, you're just role-playing if RDM had chronic migraines. Exactly! So true, Disabled King. I have to stand him now. He has a hot life and he's disabled? Can we talk about where the fuck does she get eyeliner in the post-apocalypse? Like, okay, you could make eyeliner with, like, ash or with charcoal and whatever, but, like, to this degree of, like, perfection, that makes no sense. Do you think she wakes up with a smoky eye? The post-apocalyptic eyeliner. Where did she get her eyeliner pencil from? Also, I was making a joke that Anna's the only woman we've seen so far, and I was making a really funny joke. In the beginning of the game, the doctor tells you that the longer that you're outside, you become irradiated. Your blood becomes irradiated. And I was joking, oh, so his cum is irradiated. So if Anna is the only woman in the metro, and I am married to her, they probably don't want me going up there simply because I'm gonna make fucked up babies. Like, Artyom, please stop. We would like bitches be normal, please. God, the normal walking speed in this game feels so heavy.
Ти як, цілий?
Katie says we did see that one other woman in the doctor's office for like a second. See, she's so true. Look, oh my god, so many dudes. I would feel so scared in this situation. I would be like,
Старигани. Це їхній зовнішній периметр. Для маскування можуть поставити будь-кого. Хоч бабів з дітьми.
Ми що, їх знайшли, товаришу полковник?
I would be like crossing my arms so they don't look at my boobies.
Та взагалі дивно, що не раніше. Так, вартові на дресині чешуть до мосту. У них там якісь укріплення. А ось тут скаже цивільні. Село...
Oh my god, can I fucking play the goddamn game, dude?
Потрібні дані. А так, я тобі накажу. Мчи туди, дізнайся, що...
Hi, I don't mean to be impatient, but holy shit. I feel like I've been waiting forever.
Може, я із Артемом? Як підсилення?
Ні. Доки
I
ситуація
just want to play
доступна,
game.
з'ясуємо від Аврори ні на крок. А вони в парі вже працювали.
I don't care. Can I shoot mutants
Коли зможеш
and sneak around, please? Ooh. What's this?
Може, більше.
What?
Зрозуміло.
Huh?
Працюй.
Oh, the map.
Ходімо, Артеме.
Аврору
Map journal.
підготувати до оборони.
Can I fucking go?
Ігоре, ставимо периметр. Слухай, Азюр. На тобі розвідка прилеглої території. Ідіот, прикриєш його з Аврори.
Слухаюсь.
Семе Льоша в резерві.
Слухаюсь.
I don't. Okay. A little bit drive. Let's go. Katie says, I'm sure everyone who played Stalker thought this game would be way better with a super overbearing story that stops you in place for minutes to listen to dialogue. Right. Exactly.
Так, матеріали.
You know what game didn't stop you for hours and hours
Ходімо, Артеме.
for dialogue? A much better game by these exact same devs called Cossacks. Go back. I want Cossacks again, where I could just be quiet for hours. I'll have you know, Pat, my posture is actually very good right now. I'm in like the perfect posture, bitch. My back, good. My shoulders, perfect. I know. But like, I went. So do you remember, like a year and a half ago? Probably more than that. Maybe, yeah, a year and a half ago, where I fell on the beach and I was like, oh, my shoulder. And then after that, I was like, oh, my shoulder, like for every day, for like ever. Well, I went to the physical therapist who does like osteopathic stuff, which is like bone stuff and pushing on your bones and shit. And she was like, oh, you got shoulder pain? And I was like, yeah, I haven't seen you since I came back from Denmark. I don't know, it's been bothering me forever. And she looks at it and she's touching it and she goes, oh, it's just your rib is fucked up. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's okay. And then she like, it's the most painful thing one of the most painful things I've ever gone through, where she's like just pushing and like trying to get my rib back in place, and it was awful. I don't know how to describe it. Just like imagine a large woman, and she's got you got a ragdoll in this situation. You can't be in any other state of body other than a ragdoll. So you have to like figure out a way as an autismo to completely relax your body while somebody else is touching you, which is like an evil crime that shouldn't be committed on anybody. And she was doing this, and she's like got me with my arm perpendicular to the ceiling. So my hand is up towards the ceiling, so I'm like on my side, and she's like pushing into the side of my body, and it was like, oh! And you could literally feel the bone move. Like my skeleton is very like, you can push it. You can really feel it. It's so strange. Like you can feel your ribs. Can you push down on your ribs and feel them move? I can do that. Like my skeleton does not feel very solid. It feels very like rubbery. What are we? Is this another intro thing? 'Cause she's with me. Woman. Silly woman. Katie says, I'm worried of hurting myself. Well, but it doesn't hurt for me. You don't need to follow her? Oh, okay. What does any of this shit mean? 7 science? What? Katie says, at this point, the game also wants you to follow your wife here, but I was so sick of the linear intro at this point, I ran off immediately. You know what? I'm gonna do it too. Fuck it. I'm out. We've escaped. I just want to play a game. We're exploring now. We're playing a sandbox survival game. She'll get mad at you, but it's okay. I'm okay. Sorry, Katie. If I miss something, it's just because I'm bad at following chat sometimes. Right. Exactly. It just really aggravates me when games tease you with an open world but force you to play a linear story. Like, bitch. What is this? Should I pick this up? It's not better than my pistol, is it? No. That looked like fucking H-Bomber guy for like half a second to me. As I walked by, I was like, huh? That says even here. Okay, thank you for pointing out that I am not crazy. I thought it was the Swede, you know? I thought it was just a little bit of the puff puff. But now my shoulder just always hurts now, but I have way more means of dealing with it than I did before, since going to physical therapy. I stopped going to normal people physical therapy. I went to like 2 weeks worth of appointments, and I was just like, dude, this sucks. I was learning cool things, right? But it was like every time I would go there, I would come home and I would be in pain, like really bad. It would be awful. And then I would be tired, and I had to drive like an hour every time. Like, it's half an hour there, half an hour back, so awful. It was always in the evening. It just sucked. It just sucked. And the only really good thing about it was like, the only good thing about it was like the TENS machine, which is like this weird device that they attach to you with like patches, and then it shocks you like a little bit, a bunch, and then it makes your muscles loosen up, and it feels good. Like, don't get me wrong, I like that. But also, oh, where does the game want you to follow a linear? Like, I don't know where to go from here. It's okay. I'm just rambling about PT. So I have a different PT who's more of an osteopath, and she handles my shit. She does like pushing my body, and because her thing is that like she would take care more. She would like give me more exercises and stuff to do, but I have a problem with weight. So doing exercise can really fuck me up. Katie says, might as well follow if you want to do this one objective. It kind of open up the map a bit more. Okay. Alright, let's do it. What? Oh, she hasn't yelled at me yet. I was kind of waiting for it. Hello, bitch wife.
Артеме, ну я полізла нагору, а ти весло до рук.
Katie says, looted a few buildings and took out one bandit outpost. It was very fun. What? But, oh, okay, she was just on the floor. What did she say to do? I wasn't paying attention. To go kayaking? Oh my god. Oh my god, she is my wife. She's telling me to go kayaking. What the fuck is this, like, medieval ass torch, dude? What the hell? This sucks as a torch. Look at this. What is it? Okay, maybe it's not so bad, but I don't know. It looks like it kind of sucks. Paz, as a torch understander, how would you rate this torch on the scale of shit to good? Like, would it last? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like an interesting movement mechanic, but it's not. 2 out of 5. What the fuck are those? Going kayaking. Oh, it's Maryland. That's the average Marylander. That's why I haven't been on camera recently. I'm in that stage of Maryland right now. That's how I be feeling. My chitin is hard and.
Схоже, тебе помітили. Артеме, дивись, на дзвіниці якась жінка ганчіркою махає. Перевір.
Okay, I'm coming. Stop ringing the bell so all the fucking dogs come at you, dumbass.
Схоже, мирні. Мабуть, краще підійти не криючись. Тільки не стріляймо перші, гаразд?
Hey, dude. Katie says, watch out for ripples in the water.
Добрий чоловіче! Святий батько Силантій саме розпочав проповідь. Заходь до храму, долучися до світла істини. Тільки і зброю не діставай. Народ у нас мирний, не варто їх лякати.
Why is a Lofi scared?
Ласкаво просимо.
Why is your Lofi scared? Also, I don't trust no Christians. Like the fuck? Technology is a sin? Is this just the Brotherhood? The Brotherhood of Steel! The temptation of electricity? Oh, you are the people who are making us the shitty ass torches. Yeah, Natasha, let's go. How do you say that name? See, that's why I want some fucked up names. I can't say it. Okay, how do I get out of my boat? How do I get... how do I stop kayaking? No? How do I get out of my boat? I'm so fucking pissed right now. E. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm coming up, Luffy. Gonna protect the loaf. You risk it burn. You risk it burn. Yeah, those torches look like they wouldn't last at all.
Ми з дочкою теж не тутешні. Силанті нас уже рік у церкві тримає. Так, мостовики з єретиками не розмовлятимуть.
Why is her like face like awful?
Ой, техноборці, посіпаки Силантієві. Він їх як місцевих заморочив тільки ці з рушницями. Тікайте, тут спуск є, а на пристані човен стоїть.
І у нас є, тільки дуже маленький.
Артеме, вона діло каже. Ти до човна. Жінці допоможемо, не переймайся.
Ідіть.
I feel like they're going to kill them before I get back. I had. That feels like what the game wants me to, like, what's gonna happen. Get fucked, bitch ass. Another one. Katie says, I love the lighting in this game. I'm not used to open world games looking like this. What do you mean? This just looks like Half-Life fucking 2.
Артеме, в будівлі прикрити не зможу. Змінюю позицію. Зустрічатиму жінку з дитиною. Але ти впораєшся, я знаю.
My wife is like, I know you're the alpha boy. Katie says, I said open world games, like with the day-night cycles and stuff. I don't know. I just don't think it's worth. It doesn't even look that good. Like, I really don't understand what you see. Pass. Do you see what Katie sees? Like, do you see what is so awesome? Like I said, it just feels like fucking Half-Life. Bro, was he wearing a Nazi hat? Like the shape of it? No, no. Okay. Because I don't see it. It just looks like a game to me. It just looks so average. Katie says everything else visually besides the lightings in this game is kind of just I don't see what you see with the lighting. I keep looking. I keep trying to see. I'm trying to understand. Like, okay, this game is fun to play now that I'm sneaking about and like actually being a sneaky little sneaker. I'm sneaking around. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Okay, what's up here? There's kids here, man. This is depressing. That we're in a shitty cult. That's like anti-tech. That's like the worst version of the Amish, but like worse. Cause like the Amish are already pretty bad, right? But I don't see them locking people up like this. Excuse me. I'm very sleepy, chat. I'm very tired. I kind of want to play a different game, chat. Or we could do some sculpting. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Some sculpting. I can make a few goofs. I know y'all like the goofs. Door open?
Єретик! Ну ж бо, пристрель мене. Хоч би й пристрелив.
I'm not gonna shoot you, bro. What?
Померла. Син помер. Силантій не давав лікувати.
Whoa.
Катька медсестра пропонувала, а Силантій казав, що як помруть, то риба їх до раю проведе.
Man, this is
Боятися нема чого. Іванко, коли відходив, Анютці посміхався. Казав,
Whoa.
кличе гратися.
What, come
А
in?
вона вже 2 дні як мертва.
Okay, come in a second.
Остогидло таке життя. Застрель! Стріляй, кажу, паскуда!
Alright, chat. I'm gonna save it here because it's din time. I'm gonna go eat din. Okay, I'm gonna go eat din. Alright. We'll play maybe more tomorrow. I'll definitely probably have time tomorrow. It's din time now. So, I'm glad to have gone back to streaming. Well, how was y'all? Was I good? I don't know. I'm so critical of myself. But I feel like this was kind of meh. I don't know. Pretty fun. There were some really funny moments, like the fucking chain. Alright. Be good, chat. Go kiss a woman or something. I don't know what y'all do on your free time. Go kiss a woman, like I said. Alright. Maybe you should, also be nice to me. Katie says, thank you so much for streaming. It made me very happy. See, have you been thinking about your teeth? Have you been like, I'm missing my teeth? Have you been thinking about that so much? No. I fixed you. I saved you. The only reason you don't think about your teeth is me. Alright. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. Be good. Go kiss a woman. Alright? Bye.